Hello.
Hello.
Hi,
Oh my God.
everybody. How are you? Hi, Farouk.
Hello, Z. How are
Oh,
you doing?
gosh. Are you excited?
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Hello. Hi, Lucille. Already coming in. We have 40 people watching us right now. Hello, everybody. Hi,
Hello.
Lawrence. Phil. Thank you for being first.
I'm sorry to say this,
Hello,
but you weren't the first.
Linmo. Apa khabar, Teh? Tak, dah makan, Teh?
Dah, but I just ate fruits.
Makan buah aja.
Control diet lah.
Untuk diet indah. Hello, Lawrenceville. Hello from Philippines.
Oh, wow.
Mabuhay.
Hi.
Yeah, that's right. Filipinos are cousins. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, because in Bahasa Sarawak we say manok. They also say manok for chicken.
Really? Manok?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. This is true. This is true. Yeah. Well, hello, Anik.
Hey,
Yeah. Apa khabar, Anik? Oh, thank you guys so much for your support.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's been so
Awesome.
long seeing a Nick. How you doing?
Yes. Okay. Apa teh? Oh, hello
Hey.
from Japan. Hi.
Hello.
Konnichiwa. Konbawa. Konbawa. Watashi wa Ziavi desu. Watashi wa Kashu desu. Borneo kara kimashita.
Very nice. Very nice. Wah, saya Myanmar. Wow.
Wow. Apa khabar? I think Myanmar is Mengalaba. I think.
Is
If
it?
I'm not mistaken.
I'm not
So,
very sure
yeah.
about Myanmar.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay. So, hi guys. I'm Zia V. As you guys may know, I'm a singer. If you don't know that yet, well, I am. As most of you may know, I'm also a very, very proud Sarawakian. I'm very proud of my roots because I think, my people and just the island itself is really beautiful. And on top of that, it's also home to many, many undiscovered talents. Well, soon to be discovered talents.
Soon to be
Actually.
discovered. Yeah.
And this right here is my friend Farouk. He
Hello.
is hello. I knew Farouk when did we meet each other?
I
I've
think
known you
2 years ago, 2018.
2 years
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Because
That was
he took care of my band and I when we first played this festival in Kuching called What About Kuching.
yeah. I was extremely nervous when I met Z because she was such a huge influence and I loved Z since high school. She was my high school crush also when I
Ay, nate.
oh I
Dua cerita, duhal.
because I mean can you imagine like you're big international singer and you're from Sarawak also and I was like, oh my God, this is so amazing. I get to meet this amazing talented person and she's also a fellow Sarawakian and I got
Yeah.
to take care of her, and I mean not like a baby take care, not like that, but like just like bring
I
her
mean, I
around.
can be a baby sometimes, big baby.
Nah.
And then cut to 2 years later, here we are.
Here we are. Yeah.
Here we are co-hosting this I hope, it's a very special show together. As you guys know, this is the first ever episode, and I'm actually, truth be told, quite nervous but excited. Because I think I was speaking to Farouk during quarantine.
Yeah, the whole pandemic just I don't know, it made us think a lot, made us do a lot of weird things, think about a lot of things, especially when we were having like our late night conversations stuck at home, just talking about
Yeah.
random stuff especially peculiar Sarawakian things that are only very specific to Sarawakians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is true. This is true. So, a little bit of background about Farouk. Farouk also plays in a band called South China Sea.
Yes.
Very, very cool band. Do you want to tell people what else you do?
I'm also a sound engineer. I run a recording studio in Kuching called AOK Records.
Or Owl Records?
Or Owl Records. Yeah. Oh, that's the story, right? Okay. Okay. I'll tell you about that. AOK Records or Owl Records. I named it that way because it kind of means three things. Okay. Owl is one. It's as in like yes, Bahasa Sarawak. AOK as in like A okay. Everything's gonna be okay. And the third one is aok. That's kind of like nama manja lah with my mom. She
Ya
called it.
deh. Aok, tak ada makan kah?
Yeah,
Eh.
exactly. Yeah. Anyway,
Aok, kita betul lama gila bangando.
oh my god.
Brings back memories.
I know. Aok, semayang. Like, okay, right. That's the most important thing. That's and
Okay, so
right. I
yeah,
think
so
pretty much it.
but
Oh
very
wait,
exciting lah. Yeah.
I also run help program music events for What About Kuching Festival, and that's how we met. Exactly.
Yes.
And
Yes,
back to
and
you.
he was very good at his job. He took care of us from start, meaning from airport until we leave to airport, which I will always remember that. Yeah. Okay,
Right.
so let's get let's look at some of the comments. Watching all the way from NYC. Oh, I miss NYC so much. Our guest tonight also spent some time in NYC, so stick around because we'll be talking to our first ever guest. You never forget your first, too. So, he'll always have a special place in our hearts, our minds, our body, soul, and spirit.
PG.
But that,
PG.
pasik dengar.
PG.
PG.
PG-13. Just keep it safe. Keep it safe.
Keep it
And
safe,
that's
Keep it safe. Keep it wholesome.
Keep it wholesome.
Keep
Right.
it wholesome because we
Did
need
we
more
introduce
wholesome
the show?
contents out there.
Wait, did we introduce the show? I don't think we introduced the show yet.
We
I'm so
didn't
sorry.
introduce the show. We have, ba? Oh no, we were introducing each other first,
We
kan?
were introducing each other first.
Yes.
Right.
So guys, yes, because we were trying to say, I was trying to tell everybody that how we came around into doing this. So we spoke about, he spoke about maybe like doing a podcast together.
Right. Yeah.
And then we were like, oh, okay, yeah, why not? I was like, I've always wanted to. I mean, people kind of tell me like you should do a podcast, and I'm like, okay. So we kind of like did this. This our brainchild, basically. I love child, you
Okay.
know. Oh, look at him blushing.
But basically, this
Yeah.
whole thing is our late night conversations converted into a show. It's basically what we usually talk about at
Yeah.
night. Just so bored.
Actually, yeah. One time we spoke for how many hours, huh?
Dude, probably like 3, 4, 5 hours. I don't know.
Yeah. Betul.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were like, okay, what should we name the show? Muna-muna that pandemic vibes.
Right. But then someone took
But
it already.
someone
Yeah.
took it already. There's a lot of pandemic situations happening.
Mhm.
So I was like, you know what? Actually, okay, I have to say, everybody, shout out to my dad, actually.
All right.
Yeah, for coming up with the idea of the name. So dad, say, huh? He was like, yeah, why don't you do OohaTV? Oha. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah. Because, as Sarawakians, I always say that, no matter where I go, I will always have the Oha spirit in me. God.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, hi from Taiwan. Hello, Taiwan. How much? 吃饱了吗?
Brad Kevlin. Nice.
Okay. Cool. All right, so many here. This one also. Hello from Korean working at Subang Jaya. 안녕하세요. That's all I know already. 감사합니다 and 대박. That's all I know.
Or 여보세요?
Oh yeah. 여보세요, 엄마.
Anyways, do we want to introduce our topic for the night?
Yes, let's do that. Go
Right.
ahead.
So, one of the things that we talked about in one of our conversations were things that revolve around Sarawakians, cultural, whether cultural, behavioral, or art or whatever, is something called inga. It's a word called inga, and it means technically it means cringe, like cringe. You like "Ugh," like that, or
It's a mix of like cringe and annoyed. I guess like the simplest, if you're a Malay speaker, I think nyampah
menyampah. Yeah,
would be like the closest, but it's more than that. It's
it's
It's got a wide range.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a whole culture surrounding it. Also, a whole. Uh, so much to talk about it. But anyways, well, how would you want to use it in a sentence?
Okay, Inga spelled INGGA. Oh, we should have had a blurb, huh? Like
All
a
right.
graphic for it. But it's okay, it's okay.
It's
First
okay.
time back, that's semua,
Next
please
up.
be kind. Thank
Yeah.
you. Um, I think Inga to me is like, when somebody, to me, I use it when somebody has nothing to flex, but it's like a hard
Right.
flexer.
Oh yeah.
Macam,
Mhm.
apa, Inga? Sapanya ya? Like that. But,
Yeah.
you can't say it with a straight face. You're
Nah,
just,
man. Nah.
apanya?
You gotta have like a really like like that. But that I don't know. I've never seen. I've never seen my friends do that. But it's usually like a lot of other people around my journeys out in cafes and kopitiams, seeing people like just talking amongst their friends, just like like that. Oh my god!
Jadi muka.
You have to do that face. You have to do that face. It can't work if
It's
you don't
true.
do that
It's
face.
true.
Yeah, true.
It's a
Yeah.
word that has to be amplified through facial expressions.
Or if they're trying to be cool, be like, "Gaku."
Yeah. Whatever it is, like the muscle movements in the face is happening.
Right.
Even
Yeah.
if it's just like slight, like, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That's like under their breath, just like, "Gaku."
yeah, yeesh. Or,
Right.
or, or, or like, yeesh, God.
Right.
I think, munya seda expressionnya, I think niya paling ingga lah. Nang paling ingga, macam,
Like
ingga.
how?
Like that.
Yo, that's like full of hate, man. It's like,
Yeah, like, yeesh, ingga.
"Gaku."
Ingga. Uh,
That's pure hate, man. That's not even just like dengki. That's just like hate.
ingga, yeesh. That means that person gave you a reason to feel like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Hey,
yeah, but you were saying how sometimes people can inga ke diri, na inga to yourself.
Inga Kediri. Yeah, which is something really disheartening because it's sad to see that people kind of just put themselves down because they feel
Mm.
self-conscious. Inga is also a form of self-consciousness. You feel like you
So
know you
inga
don't
ke diri macam inga.
kind of flex too much or you don't want to show too much of something that you're
Oh
doing.
tedah.
Or let's for example, you're
Oh
passionate,
tedah.
you're passionate about playing yo-yos or whatever. So you want to play yo-yo out in the park, and then suddenly just people just like looking at you all weird, like, what are you doing, man? Like, or you're trying
Kenapa
to.
orang macam ya?
I don't
To
know. I
me,
mean,
if I see someone play yo-yo, I'm like, hey, can you do walk the dog? Like that,
that's what I'm trying. Okay,
Can you
what I'm trying to
cradle?
say here-
Can you do the cradle baby? No. Like
what I'm
that.
trying to say here is like, okay, they're trying to flex. And they're like, oh, they're really skillful at what they're doing. I don't know why I chose yo-yo, but okay. Anyways, I'm going with yo-yo now. So they're flexing all their loop the loops or whatever, walk the dog, and then just like you sakula go what ingaku,
Talk
and then
from experience kah? Okay, siapa yang Inga? Siapa? You main yo-yo kah you yang Inga?
or it could be both ways. Like this other person just like feel like, what are you trying to prove, man? Or are you trying to be cool or something? Like that. And then you yourself, or as the yo-yo player. Anyways, you're just like, okay, I don't. All right, it's a form of self-consciousness.
Got
You
it.
put
Got
yourself
it.
down,
Yeah.
and it's
Well, like
yeah,
that just brings me to like another thought, which is
right.
like, people always say macam like, okay, you just gotta like be confident, ada yakin
Mm,
diri sikit, and
right.
stuff like that. So where's the line drawn between like, mun you yakin diri kah, ataupun you ingga ke diri? You know what I mean?
Yakin diri.
Faham sih?
I don't
Macam
know.
mun kita yakin diri ke lah, orang ingga dengan
Yeah,
kita.
that's why we're showing a bit too much of confidence, or like a little bit of your personality, and then people are like, what, and then when you see those people react that way, and then you're just like, oh, okay, all right,
Right, right,
am I being
right.
extra? You kind of put yourself down to not be who you are in the end of the story.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's stopping with
I mean, in the end of the day, guys, I think like the cure for not being Inga diri is to not care. Okay, is the DGAF way. All right.
Yeah.
Proceed.
I'd understand it's still really hard to do that because we live in a country or just generally a place where a lot of people judge others, and when you're wearing something a little bit extra, a little bit flashy or whatever, and people will be like,
Yeah. I know people inga with me all the time lah because I am a little extra also. Yeah.
I wouldn't call it
But
extra. Like, I think
but
it's just
it's okay.
character.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm guac. I'm extra. Okay,
Guac.
so look at this. Look at this. Okay, Tagalog also has a version of inga called inggit.
Hey,
Same meaning. Look, inga is everywhere. Literally in. Look at this. Betul sih,
yeah,
Mada. Like we have a lot of
exactly.
similar words in Bahasa Sarawak and also in Tagalog. Tadi ada juga Mada apa teh asu. Asu pun sama juga.
Asu is also, yeah, dog. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Okay.
it's
I just want
this whole Inga actually is in it's global. It's just in our own language right now. We're speaking,
in the
you know,
Inga pandemic.
Inga pandemic.
It's a problem.
And I'm
Okay.
sure, our guest, he's Chinese, and I'm sure he's got experiences of Inga in his own culture and society. Also, everyone probably has the same experience, just in different languages.
Hi from London. Hello, London. You're right. I'm just gonna like take some more love from places here, if that's
Right.
cool. Okay. Hi Z. I'm Grace from Malaysia. Hello,
Hi, Grace.
Grace. Apa kabar? So cute. Hello from Miri. Yeah, apa kabar, Miri? That's my
Oh,
hometown.
yeah.
I to anak lutong.
Oh,
And then to, hi from Kampung Segoleng. Apa kabar kita? I think I know who
Golek.
that
Nice.
is. Yeah.
All
Hi
right.
from New Zealand. Hello, New Zealand. Very good. I read an article about New Zealand not having cases of corona for a while now. So good job on that, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So shall we proceed? We also want to hear more comments about what Inga means to you.
Yeah. If
Actually,
you have your own experiences in your own culture.
yeah, yeah. Let us know. Okay. So next is I want to talk about like our guest, our
Right.
first ever guest coming up.
Oh yeah, so excited.
Yeah, so I also met him actually my second time. Was I performing or was I just attending What About Kuching last
Last
year?
year, you mean?
Yeah, oh, I was just attending.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
were just attending. Yes, yeah.
Yeah. By the way, guys, What About Kuching is a month-long festival that happens in Kuching where they have music, they have crafts, and everything creative, and also they have workshops and things like that, which is super fun. Last year I went to a Tuat workshop that was super fun, and I got to see some shows, and I got to meet our next guest, our first guest, actually, not next guest. This guest of ours, who is the first ever guest of OohaTV. I'm very excited, and like such a nice and humble guy. And I was like, "What do you do?" And he didn't get to say it. I think like people around him were like hyping him up. I'm like, "Okay, okay, okay, my bad," like that. So we were thinking about who would be the perfect first guest, right?
Right.
And the point of this show is to highlight Sarawak's talents and gems and anything, not just limited to music.
Right.
But I think the talent in Borneo in general is very much untouched, untapped. And I think for me personally, the more I've been away, because I've been away for 11 years, I was in the States, I was in New York and LA. But the more I was away, the more proud I became as a Sarawakian, because more talent started coming up, and only because like I get to discover more every time I'm back. And I think if we can provide a space and a platform for us to highlight, you know, these amazing talents, why not? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And thankfully, I found a friend in Farouk, and he's also part of, he's a prominent figure in the music scene over there, like by starting our records. That's also providing a platform for Sarawakian musicians to finally have, a home for the music, a home to create their music. And I think
Well, thank
that's a
you so
wonderful
much.
thing, So,
So sweet.
yeah. No, well,
That's you're too kind. I'm like all red and stuff. But
you
anyway,
want to tell people who our next guest is?
right, actually, I met our first guest also around 2 years ago. Um, actually, technically, the first time I spoke to him was he texted me through a friend wanting to master one of his songs, and then he just said, "Bro, can you help master this song?" I'm like, "Okay, all right." So I tried to listen, and then he never got back to me after that.
Oh,
Or wait,
teda.
or maybe I didn't get back to him. I can't remember already.
Apa ghost apa?
I'm not sure anymore, but we'll listen to his side of the story. But anyways, yeah. Um, I oh man, and then I brought him. Oh right, the first time I met him for real was to bring him in to play for a project of mine and Luther, a friend of ours, our mutual friend, who introduced him to me. That project is called Tomahawks. It's some kind of like neo soul R&B hip hop band project. So I wanted to bring in elements of hip hop, R&B, keyboard, like those Rhodes kinds of sounds, and hip hop drumming, groovy bass, and rap and singing. So that and then Luther introduced me to Young Kai through there. And when I met him, he came to my house and we just jammed. And then he rapped freestyle. I was like, wow, this guy is something. This guy is something else. And then I explored a lot more of his music, and he's just crazy. He's a very extremely talented guy. He sings in Mandarin, sings in English. I'm pretty sure he can sing in Malay too, but we'll see what he wants to do next. But
Well,
anyways,
as Malaysians, we're all at least trilingual.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So, the one thing that attracted me to our next guest, is because he raps in Mandarin,
yeah,
which I think, like, you know, I don't know, it's very unique,
yeah.
actually,
It's
and
quite niche still in Kuching in general.
yeah, exactly, yeah, yeah,
Sarawak,
yeah,
the whole Sarawak.
yeah.
Not many rappers rap in Mandarin.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I'm getting excited. I want to introduce our next guest. Farouk, would you do the honors?
Right. So our guest, his name is Young Kai, and right, let's bring him on.
Hello.
Woo!
Yo. Hello, guys.
Hola.
Yo,
Hi,
thanks for
everybody.
having
We'd like
me.
to introduce this young Kai, aka Jeff.
Yep,
Thank you
this is
so
Yakai.
much for agreeing to be our first guest ever. This is such an honor to have you on here. And we're really excited to introduce you to everybody and everybody to you.
Thank you. It's my honor. It's my honor. I'm the first guest of the first episode.
Yeah, check that out.
Yo, Annalise. Hi.
Ay, pahal si dapat to.
It's okay.
There.
I've seen her name pop up before. She's a really nice supporter. I've seen her name.
Woo! Anik also says, woo!
Hi, Annick.
Pamela says 100.
100. Always keep it 100, you know.
Hey, Pam. Nice. So, this is Young Kai, aka Jeffrey,
Mhm.
and he's a good buddy of mine. We don't go way back, but like
We got
with-
chemistry going on. We got
yeah,
chemistry.
we got good chemistry.
Many
lah, you know.
lifetimes lah. Many past lifetimes. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Jeff, 你吃饱了吗？
我吃饱了，很饱。
Tak makan, tak ada makan.
Dah makan kan?
You want to just like test his bahasa Sarawak and just speak bahasa Sarawak all the way.
Boleh ba?
Yeah, I'm a-
Can
I'm
one lah.
So,
I can
okay.
try. Mhm.
Apa orang di pada aku tengok lupain dah.
You want to introduce what Young Kai does for a living?
Yes, Young Kai, why don't you do that?
Yeah.
Tell
Yep.
everybody.
Okay. So, besides music, my full time job is I'm a fashion retailer slash reseller. So basically, I get um brands from overseas, not like the hype stuff right now, like sneakers, clothing, and sometimes even collectibles like toys. Art pieces. Yeah. But lately, I've also gotten some local brands, which I think is really established, and I'm starting to sell some local brands right now because you always got to support,
Of
your
course.
local brands, right? Yeah,
Hey.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's my full time job.
So, you want to tell us
Mhm.
about your music? Your, I would say, pretty fresh career in music, but
Pretty
really,
fresh career.
yeah, but you're going up there, man.
Yo,
That's the
thank
whole
you,
point of
thank you.
bringing you up.
When did I drop my first song? I think it was late 2018. Was it when I Did you do my first song? It wasn't you,
No, no, no,
right?
no. I think
But I
it's
did
I
hit you out one time.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Okay,
yeah. That
I
was
hit you
Stay,
up.
I think. No, wait, was it
Yeah.
Stay or some other song? But anyways,
Well, yeah.
Luther
So
produced that
like,
song, right?
no, no, it was a friend of Luther's. Well, so yeah, I think late 2018 when I put out my first song. It was just for fun, and then like I felt like I got some attention, and I really like music. I always wanted to do music, but I never thought I would be this serious.
Mm.
Um, and yeah, here I am on this podcast talking about my music. I,
Woo!
okay,
Okay.
and I want to clarify one thing because
Yeah.
just now when you guys introduced me, you guys mentioned rapper, right? But I wouldn't really say that I'm a rapper. I do rap a bit, but I'm not really like a rapper. I want to be called as an artist, singer, songwriter.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I
Can.
do
There
rap.
you
If
go.
you
There you
want me
go.
to.
Y'all heard it here first.
Yeah, yeah,
Jeff,
yeah.
you also spent some time in New York.
Yep. Went to school there. I lived there for 2 years. Lived in
Yeah.
Queens / Long
Nice. Yeah.
Island.
Shout
Yeah,
out to
yeah, yeah.
Queens. I spent some
Shout
time
out
in
to
Queens
Queens.
too.
Shout out to Queens. I miss
Yeah.
When was
Queens.
that?
Yeah.
I miss
When was that?
late 2000, 2016 to 2018. I was in New York.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went there for
I was
school, right?
I went there for fashion. I went to this school called FIT. Not sure if you heard of it. Fashion
Oh, maybe I've
Institute of
heard of it.
Technology.
Little establishment called FIT.
FIT in Chelsea,
That's a
somewhere
great
there. Yeah.
school. That's a great school. I have a few friends who are also Malaysians who went there, and they've
Malaysians.
gone on and 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 done like many awesome work. So yeah,
Cool.
kudos.
Cool. Well, New York, it's a magical place. I felt like
It
I was
is.
really influenced by a lot of the culture there, and
Mm.
in a way, I feel like it's also kind of like Sarawak. It's a big melting pot. So many different cultures. When people ask me where did I go to school, and I tell them New York, they'll be like, "Oh, you went to New York? How's Times Square? How's the Brooklyn Bridge?" But I'm like, nah, that's not New York. You got to go to the food truck. You got to get some the halal food. Have some white sauce on your halal food. That's New
Ooh.
York. Go to the deli and tell them, "Hey,
The
papi, can I get a
bodega,
chopped cheese?"
bodega.
Sweet.
Yeah, yeah. Papi, can I get a chopped cheese and a pronto? Yeah,
Nice.
that's
And
New
a
York.
beef brisket sandwich. Oof.
And
I
the beef
feel like
brisket,
I'm
you
left
know,
out here,
I was
man.
craving like a brisket sandwich so hard the other day, but I just have to
yeah.
learn how to make it myself, I guess.
I feel so left out here. I'm the only one who hasn't been to New York here.
Puta
We gotta
dah.
go.
Kita
We
pergi
gotta
ya ke
go one
ayam
day.
Mbak Yu. Okay.
Yeah, can.
Uh,
Love to
And
New York. One of my favorite
in the
cities.
summer when it's really, really hot.
Yeah.
Okay, we all
You're like, I
You can
came
feel
from
the
the
heat.
hot. I don't want to go to the
I
hot.
know, right? At least spring or something. That's nice, right? That was fall.
Spring is the best. Spring is the best. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Bah.
when did you come back to Kuching or Sarawak?
I think early 2018, I came back here. Actually, I dropped out of school.
That's cool.
um, but when I was still in school in New York, I was already doing my own business. I was already reselling
Mm,
stuff like Supreme, this limited edition sneakers.
Mm.
right.
Yeah, so that's actually how I get to like sustain my music really now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because yeah, music
Oh,
is not cheap, man.
and also I wanted to talk. You guys were talking about the word "inga," right? And I
Yes.
remember this. I remember this thing. So I've had a lot of experiences like this when I was in New York because I'm a
Oh,
reseller, right?
all right.
So I gotta go queue up, at long queues for the sneaker drops, the releases, and everything. And I would always see a lot of people with crazy ass outfits, especially friends from mainland China. I got no hate for them, but sometimes it's just guy like the
Oh, you
Like
outfit
feel
just
that
drenched
that
in
way,
labels.
dude.
yeah,
Are you saying you feel that way? Oh, okay. All
I
right.
feel
Right.
that
Right.
way. I feel that way. The
Okay.
Versace, the Louis V, the
Yeah.
Gucci,
Yeah. Yeah.
all over them, all over them.
Right.
I'm like, are you wearing the brands or are the brands wearing you? You know? Yeah, that was
Oh
my
man,
experience. That was my experience. Just wanted to talk about
dude.
that. Yeah.
Actually, yeah. I mean, I was in Melbourne for like 3.5 years, and
Hmm.
there's a lot of mainland China, Hong Kong people basically wearing the really really expensive brands. Gucci, Louis V, like that. And then,
But I
dude,
mean, like, honestly, to be honest, if I can afford it, I would too. Okay,
right? Yeah.
like
Yeah. No,
But
like
but
Vito, spin it
but Z,
real.
yeah, but Z is gonna wear it in a tasteful way. You gotta wear it in a tasteful way, or else it's
so that's
Maybe you know what? Maybe that's their pajamas, bah. You never know.
yeah,
Kan?
maybe.
my bad,
Dah
my bad.
kaya gila, dah kaya gila macam, I'm just gonna go get bread anyway. Like, okay, just roll out of bed.
Oh, true. That's true. That's
They're
very
a
true.
whole vibe, man. That the mainland China people wearing like expensive brand stuff. It's a vibe. It's everywhere in I think the whole world.
I love it. I
Every
love
major,
it.
yeah,
I love it
yeah.
because like I'm on TikTok a lot and
Oh,
yeah,
talk
they
about, yeah,
have like this thing, the Chinese street fashion, and they all just serve. It's so
dude.
good. It's so good. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So good. Okay, so you actually have a new single out.
Yes, it's my first ever music video where I get to be cool in the music in the video. Yeah, first
Yeah.
ever music video,
How was
baby.
that, man? Like
Um,
filming it for the first time and just like being in front of the camera, like miming stuff.
I was
it's a whole vibe too. It's weird, right?
it's weird, especially for the first time. I gotta be cool. I try to.
Yeah.
The director's like, be yourself, but be cool. You know.
So you have to control macho lah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I sih suka like apa teh shoot videos, music videos.
You don't like
Oh,
shooting
why?
music video?
Because like you have to act and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Macam yeah, that one I rasa Inga ke diri.
Oh, you not diri because
Ah.
yeah,
I
because
I I I'm very
you're not-
simple. I si pernah Inga dengan orang what they wear. I've never felt Inga for because I don't know if it's because like I went to fashion school. I lived in New York and LA where I meet like so many different types of people, eccentric people, and I've had like many fashion faux pas as well. So I don't have room to feel Inga to other people, bah.
Hmm.
yeah,
But I Inga when um like I said lah, when people have nothing to flex hard. You know what I mean or not? Like I Inga with personalities
right.
rather than like, what's presented like on the outer.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
resonate with that a
I
lot.
feel
Also,
you.
I kind of understand because when in I guess in I also just recently did my own music video with this band I'm part of, and
Mm.
part of it is having to mime, right? Having because I'm playing guitar and singing at the same time, so I kind of have to mime. But acting and miming, it just doesn't work. So kind of like Inga Kediri juga in that sense. But then I guess how I avoid it and just not think about that is just sing for real, play guitar for real, have the amps on for real, microphones on for real. So I'm just like actually feeling the song, I'm actually
Yeah,
sing.
then you're very expensive to work
Yeah.
with.
No, it's just that was my first ever video, and I was so nervous. So I kind of understand. Yeah.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. So yes, Jeff, tell us more about your we have a video actually that we want to show you
Yep.
guys.
Yep.
And it's Jeff's debut music
Debut
video.
music video. Yeah.
Right.
Debut.
Shot it. I had the song for quite a while actually. It was in my computer since 2019, October 2019. Was that when we did What About Kuching?
Yeah, but you had it quite
Yeah.
early in the year already.
I
You
had-
already showed
think
me
so.
like way
Yeah,
before
so
that.
yeah, so I've had it for like a year, and then we finally decided to shoot the music video in KL.
Mm.
Flew down there, did the music video, and then the whole I shot the video in February actually, and then the whole MCO thing came up, and then the video editor did not have access to his computer, so
Oh.
was a really long project, and it's finally out now. Very happy.
Yay.
Yeah,
I
finally
think it's
out
the
now.
right time to
Yeah.
promote
Yeah.
it anyway.
So,
Yeah.
Honestly, the song's still stuck in my head.
yo, thank you.
It's so good. It's very catchy. And all right, so we want to play it for you guys.
Let's
Are
Do
y'all
you want
ready?
to do you want to tell people what the song is called, what it's about,
Okay.
and
So
and
I
we will
don't
talk
have
about the
an
experience of the video after.
Okay.
yeah, sure. So I don't have an official English or Malay name for the song, but it translates into what if slash maybe. In Chinese, the song is called 或许. 或许, yeah. Yeah, so
或许.
it's like a sad kind of song where you're like, what if I did this? What if I did that? Oh, maybe it's like I'm just thinking too much, something like that. Yeah. And
Mm.
it's a pop punk slash rock slash trap hip hop kind of song, which is what I always wanted to do.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's the song.
Right.
或
All
许.
right. Are you ready to hear it?
Yes, I want to hear it again.
Ready. I'm ready.
Okay. Here we go. 或许 by Young Kai. Enjoy.
Let's go.
Yeah, 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 yeah. 或许早已跌入你身下的陷阱，或许是我忘了你对我的提醒，或许 LSD 把你带进我梦里，或许 yeah, yeah. 或许早已跌入你身下的陷阱，或许是我忘了你对我的提醒，或许 LSD 把你带进我梦里，或许 yeah, yeah. Bad bitch, I used to call her baby, yeah. Bad trip, she driving me crazy, yeah. 放开手，无法带你走 yeah. 不回头，我继续往前走。想念你身上的香水，想念你身体的完美，想念我有你的滋味，我满眼泪水。I'm sorry，让我选择逃避所有问题。Would you let me go or tell me would you save me? You should have saved me. Why did you leave me? You should have said goodbye. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 或许早已跌入你身下的陷阱，或许是我忘了你对我的提醒，或许 LSD 把你带进我梦里，或许 yeah, yeah. 或许早已跌入你身下的陷阱，或许是我忘了你对我的提醒，或许 LSD 把你带进我梦里，或许 yeah, yeah. Run away, can I run away? 除了欺骗自己，没有欺骗谁。Stay awake, don't wanna stay awake. I lost myself，只有你教的会。Yeah, yeah, you should have saved
Hey.
Hey.
Nice. Oh,
Oh, where's Z?
there she is. Hey. Oh.
Here I am.
All right.
Sorry, guys. We're figuring this thing
Yeah.
out.
Hey.
So far, so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah,
Dude,
that
that was
song.
awesome, man.
Lengloy, banyak lengloy.
Lengloy.
Lengloy in the video.
My friends. Those are my friends.
Nice, nice,
Yeah.
nice. You have very
That
cute
is
friends.
That is Keisha and Angel. Angel is actually signed to Universal Music Malaysia. She's in a girl group called what's it called? Dollars.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sarawakian.
yeah. Sarawakian also. See, so many
Boleh lah dia
Italians
come
out
on the
here.
show kelak.
Okay.
Good, man.
Padangannya.
Enough.
Padangannya.
Okay.
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 Awesome. So that video was all shot in Kuching?
And Kale?
No, it was in KL because
In KL.
yeah, the video production house was in KL. Yeah, and they had some problems. Really wanted to shoot it in Kuching, but they had some problems flying down here. So yeah, next one in Kuching. Next music video is in Kuching.
Yes, definitely. You let me know lah if you need extra. Me and Farouk can walk in the background. Very good at that.
Wow. Okay.
But I charge
Cameo
for
again.
half an hour, so
Sure. Just talk to my accountant.
you
Oh.
did. Chill.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Do we want to go back to our topic, by the way?
Do we? I want to talk about more about Jeff's music. Actually,
sure. Yeah.
yeah.
Let's go. Mm-hmm.
So okay lah. I'm gonna ask you a question that like I get asked a lot.
Okay.
Where do your inspirations come from?
Where do my inspirations come from?
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, I don't like, purposely go like watch a movie or like travel somewhere to get inspiration. It's just like I get this tingling feeling when I know I'm gonna write a song tonight.
Ooh,
It's like-
I
it's
love.
like-
I
it's
know
like-
that feeling. I know
Yeah,
that feeling.
it's like-
Oh, it's so
It's
good.
like
Yeah.
I get onto that frequency, I catch it, and then I go onto my computer, put on
Yeah.
my interface and everything, and then
Yeah.
I just like write out whatever I'm feeling, and
Yeah.
then there it goes. I feel like sometimes we hide our stories and emotions so deep inside. Like
Yeah.
when people ask you, you don't directly tell them, but like it's when you write songs, that's like a whole different instrument,
Yeah. Right.
For me, it's like that lah, but I don't know for other people how it's like. Yeah.
Nice, nice. So like, okay, so my struggle always with that is, I could be maybe having coffee or drinks with my friends, and then they'd be talking to me, but that's when I get the tingling feeling, and there's like no way I can just, dip out and be like, I'm sorry guys, I gotta go or something like that. I used to in the past, right? This is where my weirdness comes in. Like I just used to, I'm sorry, I gotta go home. Just a song because you gotta catch that hurricane when it comes.
Yes, you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I
Did they
don't
hate
know
you
that
for
the feeling of like after you write the song. Because honestly, I think with music,
Mhm.
music chooses you.
Yes.
Ooh.
And I think when it calls me to answer it, so it can call me at like 3 a.m. It's the only thing in the world I would wake up for.
Right.
Yeah. So I understand, but after you write this song, you're like, it's like you just like ran a whole marathon.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
That's because like you're using so much energy trying to focus, and the inspiration is all at one time, and then once you're done, then it's like right.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
my
just-
struggle also is like my mind goes faster than my skills.
Oh.
I'm not trained. I don't know half of the chords that I play on any of the instruments, ukulele ka, guitar ka. So sometimes I'm hearing like a chord and I'm like, oh, where is it? Sini to, chune, and I'm like trying all these like different patterns on my chords, and I'm just like, ugh.
How do you write music, Jeff? I mean, like apart from writing lyrics and stuff, you do write your own chord progressions and melodies or
Yeah,
whatever, right?
sometimes some of my songs, like upcoming songs for my EP, there's
Mm.
actually one of it. I played the guitar chords first, and then I sent it to my producer, and the whole thing came out. But before that, all my songs, the beat actually comes first, then I put the lyrics in. But we make like changes after like the
Right.
whole songwriting part is done.
Would you say
Yeah.
like the beat itself would inspire you to go in a different direction or in a slightly?
Definitely,
All right, yeah,
definitely.
because
That's why I'm very selective with who I work with.
right.
Producers. I would only hop onto the beat if I feel a certain connection with the music, the vibe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
hearing the song first before writing your lyrics is also your own another method that you use, is it?
yeah.
Mm.
It's another method that I use a
Having
lot
the song
actually.
determine your feel or your vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Man, I
Awesome.
wish you could.
I also just want to say that Young Kai actually has a new single out, like a latest, very latest one that
Mm.
just came out when?
2 days ago. 2 days,
2
Friday.
days ago. 2 days ago. It's
Wow.
called
It's called Runaway.
it's called
Yeah.
Runaway.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's called
And
Runaway. Yeah.
you guys should check out the video. Unfortunately,
Hmm.
we couldn't play the video at this time on this platform, but
Yeah.
you should definitely check it out. It's full of
Hmm.
symbolisms. It's actually very well made. Okay,
Really?
let's just say like you guys watched it already,
Hmm.
but you haven't. If you haven't, then with all the information that we're going to be talking about of the video, with that in mind, go watch the video after this stream,
Hmm.
um, because it's actually very well made. Like
Yes.
it's
Thank you.
animated.
Oh
It's
yeah.
animated. Yeah.
Wait, who
It's
did
animated.
that? The whole video production.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm in a collective called Banhuat Sendirian Berhad. That's what we call it lah.
Hey, shout
And
out.
Wait, are they
shout
actually
out to
Sendiri
Banhuat.
Berhad company?
No, no, we're not. No, we're
Yeah, I
not.
was going to
Uh,
say because I'm in business class, but now I know what it takes to get to Senja Berhad. I was like,
it's
impressive.
it's just a way to represent the Malaysian culture. We're like a
Brand.
collective, and we're also like a brand.
Mm.
And in this collective, there's producers, there's artists, and there's videographers and designers, 3D designers. So
Oh,
one of the guy, Strawberry Tauhu, that's his stage
Strawberry
name lah.
tauhu.
Yeah,
serious?
that's his stage name. Yeah,
I
that's
kind of
his brand.
want to taste that right now. Strawberry
You want
tauhu.
to taste that? I'll let him know. So yeah, he did. He did the video lah. He did the video. Took some time actually, and he
Yeah,
also
yeah.
came up with some of the idea for the, symbolism, metaphors, and everything. The storyline.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait,
Mm-mm.
so the video he showed you the concept first, and then you came out with the lyrics also, kind of
No,
inspired
no,
by.
no. He was inspired by my lyrics, and
Yeah.
then
Oh,
comes the video and the
I
whole
see.
concept, everything. Yeah,
Cool. Okay.
very talented guy. I love him, man.
Yeah, it's
But
so
no,
good. It's so
it
good.
was a collective like of different kinds of creatives. I thought it
No,
was mainly musicians and artists.
no. It's in that way we would just like put out more work even faster. I feel like
Hmm.
more
Yeah,
efficient.
it's one collective helping each other
Yeah,
and supporting each other
yeah,
also. And when did
and
they form, by the way?
they formed in 2018, but we only got really active in 2019. And we recruited more members, which has the same vision, and we just do it lah. We just do it lah. You know.
Wow. Because I always
Yeah.
thought, yeah, like it was a record label of some sort. But then it's so
No.
much more. It's so much more beyond that. It's
No.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
collective lah, kan?
yeah, it's
It's
the
a
art
collective.
collective. Yeah,
Collective
Best eh.
slash label.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It could
Nice. I
be a
love
lot of
that.
things.
Yeah, so we share resources lah. You know, we help artists get cases, and
Mm.
artists help us, with the whole process, and we just try our best to push each other,
Power,
and
power.
in the same time improve, experience different things.
Wait,
Yes, that is the way.
are they
That's the way.
strictly all Chinese?
Actually, no, we have Chinese slash Malay, yeah, in there.
Chinese slash Malay, okay.
Chinese slash Malay, yeah, yeah.
Because the name
But
kind
that's
of just
cool. I
um,
mean,
flies.
that's a really cool collective. Like you guys just support each other. Macam don't even think about it. Just you guys help each other. Like, okay, you have a vision, bro. Like we're gonna help you out. Everybody helps
Yeah,
out with each other. Yeah, I love that. That's how the creative industry should be. Actually, you
definitely,
see
yes.
how much awesomeness you can achieve when everybody works together.
Yeah.
Yes.
When everybody supports each other.
Right.
Like you can make something like really, really beautiful things. And I think that's the most important thing, you
Yeah.
know. But speaking of which, like, do you have any, words of aspiration, like inspiring words actually, to the music scene in Sarawak?
Mm, yes, actually, I feel like I've seen and heard a lot of musicians, and not only musicians, actually artists in general in Sarawak. A lot of this undiscovered gems out
Yeah.
here, and
Mm.
most of the time I feel like they have the talent, but they just feel like they don't deserve it. They feel like their talent is not enough, and they just need that push. So I just want to tell, if any of you guys are watching right now, you can do it. Just put your feet out, do it one time, just once, and then you'll know you can do this thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Wow.
Yeah, there you
just do it.
go. Oh my gosh,
Just
that
do
was
it.
beautifully said. Beautifully said. I mean, I totally agree. We have so many undiscovered gems,
Hmm.
Right.
and I just wish there was a way that we can discover them all in one place.
Same, same.
I think that
Yeah,
also comes back to Inga, man. Don't Inga diri. If you think your music or your whatever creative thing you're doing is great and you like what you're doing, don't think about other people's opinions about your stuff. Don't.
yeah, that's the biggest poison. I think once you have, the only person. So I'm attending this business class now, right? And the one thing that I love about it is in Malay, and because you always just go for like English courses,
Right.
but if it's in Malay, it's like really makan dalam.
Mm.
So the teacher tells us like, siapa yang halang rezeki datang? Siapa yang halang rezeki kau? Kalau bukan kau sendiri yang halang.
Exactly.
Like it's true. And the first person to give you doubt is yourself.
Mm.
So I think the aim is to be your own best friend, and it's okay. Like you can, it's free to hype yourself up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really,
And it's also free to hype other people up, your friends, people you think you want to support. It's also free. It's just one button away.
betul, betul. Mun mo rasa hingga ke diri kami orang di dunia tu will give you will lagi should hingga diri, But like, music is there to be shared. Again, I say like music. If music chooses you, you need to take that call because what it is you are chosen to be a storyteller. You are a messenger. Macam I never planned to be a musician actually. Not only because of like societal boundaries, but expectations of other people as well. But in the end of the day, fate is fate.
Fate is
Yeah.
fate.
Yeah.
Fate is
So
fate.
put yourself out there more, guys. Put yourself out there
Yeah.
more. Like I know as Sarawakians, we are people who were born humble, and like I know a lot of really talented people there. But anik mada. Don't inga yourself. Just go for it.
Just
Exactly.
go for it.
Just go
Cheers.
for it. It's like, mula-mula I fikir maybe kita malu ke apa, but it's not. It's much deeper than that. It is inga
It
ke
is.
diri, actually.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
Well said, Anik.
So, yeah, ibo inga ke diri because like honestly, as Sarawakians, like if we cut that out of our lives, because just imagine, Inga Kediri ito is poison
Yep.
for yourself. It's poison for your, for your mentality. Kan spiritually, it's poison
Toxic.
as well. It's definitely poison for your self-esteem.
Mm.
So take that out of the equation,
Take
and
that
I
out.
promise you, you can achieve a lot of wonderful things.
Yes. And with that, we're almost at the end of our show. Actually, we got.
Oh, so sad. I feel like I feel like we took some time. We took like a long time to prepare for it, and like when the time comes down to it, when it's down to it, it's like so short and so brief. But I'm glad this happened.
Yeah.
Smoothly as we rehearsed, I guess. And I
I
just
had
want to
fun.
say thank you to Young Kai for being such a good sport, because he was there with us from the very beginning. He was there when we were trying to figure it out. Like that one time we were figuring things out for like 3 hours,
3 hours.
technical run.
Yeah.
But it was nice, getting to know Young Kai, one on one, and bringing that into the show today. And we're so very happy to be able to, help contribute to your journey as well.
Thank you. It's really nice meeting you guys, Farouk and Yuzi. Anything for y'all. You have my number. I'm one call away.
Benar? Benar?
Jangan
Nah.
Sure.
ya,
If I come to Kuching, I'd be like, bah, sini may pa strawberry tofu. Te. I want to try.
Oh, you want to try strawberry tofu?
Legit,
I'm gonna
it sounds
text him
so
right after
good.
this.
It actually sounds really tasty. Like I've never
Yeah.
had strawberry tofu. You know what I was looking for the other day? Sorry. Just last thing. Very random one. But I was looking for chai tea boba.
Chai tea boba?
How
think
delicious would that
I think
be?
they have that here.
Check dah. I check on Grab. I
Check.
check. Oh, di Kuching kah?
I think one of the cafes here.
I
Earthling?
mean-
Was it
What
Earthling?
one?
I forgot. Was it
I mean,
Earthling?
anyone watching, I'll just, it's okay. You can take this idea and make it. I just want to be a happy customer. I want to enjoy it. And also, if you know how to make strawberry tahu, make that also.
Strawberry
Like
tofu.
same line. Oh my god, it sounds so cute. It sounds like a really kawaii cafe.
I know, right? Just imagine little tofu running around
Chai
with like
tea, bubble
strawberry.
tea, and strawberry tofu on the side. Oh my god, so cute. So Instagrams.
All right.
Strawberry
I think
tofu.
we're running a bit too long already.
Yeah. No, it's chill. It's chill. Just let it flow.
Let's chill.
Oh,
All right. Okay.
May
Okay.
buketat
All right.
nila. Diyan ketat yourself. Buketat nila.
All right.
Breathe. Okay, so we just want to shout out to some comments over here. Sweet Lintan, I love it. I love it too. Here we have JC Ho. Hashtag kita support kita.
Support
Yes.
kita.
And
What up,
then here we have Rimi Saleh.
Hey,
Sikit,
Rimi.
sikit, sikit, Inga. I love that song.
You might be-
Maybe we'll have him on the show soon. Yeah, Meja Hari. Okay. With that, guys, I just want to say again, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. We hope to have this as a regular thing. However, I think we're gonna have it on at OohaTV's Facebook Live, maybe 2 episodes in. So while you guys are here, don't forget to follow OohaTV. But again, Farouk and I would just like to say a big thank you to Young Kai.
AKA
Thank you so much
Jeffrey.
for being here.
Okay,
Again,
Jeff.
you are the most perfect first guest ever to start off the show. We
Thank
wish
you,
you
guys.
many blessings for your career, and you have our continuous support. Don't forget to send us any new things that you have. We will blast it for you, promote it for you, because
For
you're
sure.
you're part of the forever OHA TV family now.
Yo,
Yeah.
I'm so honored. I feel like crying
Oh
right now.
my gosh, I love it when good things happen to good people. You know what I'm saying? So like it's such a pleasure to know you, really, honestly. And like I hope you have Ong always in your life.
Definitely
Like
with
hot,
the
hot, hot,
but
always in
the
your
bong.
life.
Hot, yeah.
Ah. So
I
okay
wish
guys,
you hot also. I wish all of your heart. Yeah.
As you can see down here, guys, you can follow Young Kai on his socials. You can follow him on his Instagram, his Spotify, and also Banhuas and Jemberhat's YouTube, where you can also discover other artists from the collective as well. But don't forget to follow him right here. There you go. Apa lagi? Your YouTube coming soon also, right?
Mm.
And then this is Farouk's social media. This is his Instagram and his Spotify. His Instagram, ladies, is finally not private anymore because I told him to do so. Also, he's single. You can stalk and lurk all you want. He plays very good guitar on there as well. And and through that, you can also discover our records and things like that and the hip and happenings of Kuching. And of course, these are my social. Banyak ko.
Banyak.
Banyak. Oh.
Ada, okay. My Insta. Oh, TikTok ada. TikTok set dah. Mau tambah pula. Adakah? Ada. Si maki mata masih nampak. Okay. Thank you so much, Ewan, for adding my TikTok in there. Yes, I reached 10K yesterday on TikTok. So,
Wow.
yay. I'm so happy because I'm obsessed with TikTok. Okay. My Instagram, z.avi, Spotify, zav, TikTok, z.avi, like the video file, and YouTube, and my Facebook there. And there you go, guys. And also, one more thing, very important, we very much appreciate it if you followed OohaTV on our socials as well. It's very, very new. Literally just created the Facebook today. So we'd appreciate it if you followed us
this
there
right now.
because the next episodes will be on the Facebook right here, our Instagram at OohaTV.my, and our Facebook, OohaTV. So don't forget. And before we go, tunggu dulu. We're just going to say, Anik Dura, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching, Anik. Makasih, Anik. Cheryl Ditan says, nice one, guys. Till the next show. Thank you, Cheryl. Rimi Saleh says, style. You guys cool and tak sabar tunggu next episode keluar kelak. Yes, terima kasih so much. And then here we have
Follow, like, and subscribe.
follow, like, and subscribe. Hashtag
Boba for life.
Oh, I just want to plug something also. This is not an ad. They don't sponsor me or anything. But if you guys love boba and if you're in KL, because I don't know if they have it in Kuching, JLD Dragon, and order their burnt sugar with cream cheese milk tea boba.
That is
Oh.
making
I have to
me-
say, I wasn't even a boba fan before that, but after that, I'm very loyal one because that's my brand, like that's my boba, like that. So, to continue, hi Ziavi, glad to see you're back in the music industry. Thank you.
She's always been back.
I'm not sure if I ever left, just a little quieter, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
just kept it low key inside. It's like me at a party, like I'm always in the corner. Oh my goodness, it's Ziavi. Yes, Ashi. But I'm about to leave already. But join us again for the next show. Elaine Hugh, thank you. Thank you so much. Patok, hi Ziavi. Pendekar termasik. Wah. Hi Ziavi, rindu you. Oh, ya ke gitu. Bah, Farouk, do the honors. Leave us with a nice note.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think back to what we were talking about, the whole Inga thing. It shouldn't be something that stops all of us from doing what we want to do in life.
That's our word of the day.
Yeah. Don't Inga yourself, because if you Inga yourself, nothing will happen to yourself.
Don't block yourself from your blessings, okay?
Nothing good will happen to yourself.
Ahikata. But again, guys, thank you so much for watching. We hope to see you guys always, okay? And we all know who you are. Thanks for the discussions tonight. Thank you for discussing along.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much again. Don't forget to, again, follow OohaTV on all of our social media, which is just Instagram and Facebook. We can do that. So until then, 1, 2, 3. Oh!